What's up guys, my name is Dragon and welcome back to another video, and today I'm just going to give a little bit of a tutorial for the new Minecraft 1.13 snapshot. An easy way to set up generators based on a timed amount. Now it is just going to use redstone repeaters and all that, as you can tell because that is there. But it should just be a simple tutorial, and this is what I'm going to implement later, but that's not in it for now. But I just set up these 3 generators right now just for kind of, I guess, a test, but they will be in the map that I'm making. I don't know when the map will be done itself. When it is, I probably will leave the download link in the description, but it's far from it, so it probably won't be done anytime soon. But anyways, so let's say you teleport here, because if you come back here, there is a button to go back. And I know this looks not like an island, but if you just fly a little bit this way, then they start spawning in, and that's where you'll spawn originally. But over here, there's just a little button to get over here. Now these won't obviously be on automatically, so to turn only these few block generators on, you have to throw in 2.5 stacks of cobble. And that redstone is very simple. You just, oops, let me go in this way. All you do is you have a few item hoppers and a little, what is this, a comparator, which then would have a little bit of redstone running to a command block, which I haven't set anything up for yet. But if I do put in 2.5 stacks of stone, then you can see that the redstone leads all the way to the command block, and if I do one less, it doesn't, because this one isn't on. So that's just basically how that works. But with the generators, it's pretty simple. If you know sort of a basis of command blocks, you should be able to do this pretty easily. But alright, so this is all for just the grass block up there, including only this 3 line of redstone, and that's it. So to start out, we have this block, which is always active and set on to repeat, and it's an execute command to check if the block, which is where this is the coordinates for the grass block, is air. Then it will run a simple set block command to put a redstone block here and replace it, because that's air right now. Then that command block is just to set the grass where the grass block is to a piece of bedrock, just to make it easier, I guess, just so it's not air. And also this command block just sets this block here to air. So let's say I go up here and break this. Actually, let's do everything, so give me a second. Let's just say I put a piece of a redstone block. Let's just say I put that right there. It simply just gets rid of it, and that's all. And also sets the grass block up there to bedrock, which you can tell. But what would happen is the redstone block would power all of these repeaters and run these 3 redstone dust. And what that does is, under it, there are 3 command blocks, which plays a little particle, a sound, and then sets the block to grass. Now these 3 commands, only one is necessary, only the set block to grass. I just have the other 2 just because it makes it, well, better. And also just makes a little audio cue just so you know that it's ready. So just imagine that this, actually hold on, you can set this back to grass block. There we go. And let's just say that this grass block, let's just say I break it, it turns into bedrock, and after approximately 10 seconds, this will happen. And there you go. Now it's a grass block again, and then you can break it. Now the grass and the sand are both 10 seconds, but this one is only 5 seconds. So I didn't time this one yet, but 10 seconds is about 19 repeaters, and so I'm guessing that 5 seconds is only 9.5. So that's what this is, even though it's not technically. So this would be 9, and I need one more, actually. It's an easy fix, but 9, it should be close enough to 5 for now, so let's see. Yep, just about, basically. But this does it for the grass, the sand, and the cobblestone. They all run the same way, and it's pretty simple. Obviously that will be done first because it's slower, or I mean it's quicker than the other two. But I will have ore generators as well, not just block generators, because in the Skyblock map, both sand and grass aren't renewable, so you can't get an infinite amount of it. But now, over here you can. So it is pretty simple redstone. I don't know how I'm going to set up the, how to turn them on, obviously, but what I could do is just have all of these be bedrock. So I could just set all these blocks to bedrock. That I obviously wouldn't be able to break them. If you're playing in survival mode anyways, you won't be able to break them. And what I'm going to do actually is just set up a smaller one a little ways away over here, because you can do any block you can think of. So let's just make one for an oak log, just to make it simple. Also my mouse has been acting up recently and having double clicks, which I don't get. I don't know if it's something to do with the update itself for 1.13, but I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a difficult thing to deal with. So let's get that and put that there. Just imagine that that's the block. Let's see. It is 438, 65, 123. Like that. Alright, just so I remember that. And then let's grab a command block. There we go. And let's set this one here. Always active, repeat. Obviously that's not going to do anything yet, but if we do /execute, let me just type this in right, if block, and I'm just going to make this easier since it's right there. It'll literally just be 1, and I think 1, -1. So now that should turn off, because that's not there. So now all that redstone block, or not redstone, that command block is doing is checking if this block is there. So now if I break this, now it gives off a redstone signal. But we don't need that at all, because we could just do if block is air, then we can run, which I think run is only in 1.13, but I'm not 100% sure. I would need to check. But all we need to do is run, again, another simple set block command for a redstone block, though. Not there, it'll be 2 away. Like that. So now if that's air, we'll set a redstone block there, which then could just, let's just make this simple. But 1 command block there that will replace, or not that, it will be set block, and then it would be, let's see, which one was this again? I said it in chat. 438, 65, 23. And then just set it back to a log. There's acacia bark, which actually, they now in Minecraft 1.13 they have acacia log instead of just a log like 1, 2, because the damage isn't, like the damage thing in this isn't actually there. Because before it would be like log, and then it would be how many, and then what damage it would be. Like 2 would be a different log than this one. Also, I know those are spawning in because it is nighttime, but I don't care. And then what that will do now is I put replace there. It will always spawn in an oak block after I have to set another command block here just for setting that back to air. There we go. And now every single time you break this stupid block, it will always come back. Well, it's not stupid, but you know what? You get what I mean. No matter how much you try, you can never get rid of the block. But the good part about this is, if I go back, well, those guys are dying, so let's just set this to peaceful. If I go back, or go into survival, and break this, I'll get a piece of wood. So the good thing about this is it's an infinite generator. So, I need to go over there now though, and I break one of these. I have it just so it goes into a chest, just because what would happen is if I broke it and there was no hopper under it, what would happen is the block would probably just go flying away, which would be annoying. So I just made it a little bit easier for if anyone wants to play this, so that if you break it, it automatically goes into the hopper and then into the chest. And that does that with every single one of them. Let's see. There we go. Even cobblestone. So instead of having to just have a cobblestone generator on your island, you could just come here and have a slower one. Obviously, it is a lot slower, but it is a lot more compact as well. So let's go back into game mode creative. There we go. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial. It's pretty simple, and I will be checking if the run command actually works in 1.12, just because then it wouldn't be, this tutorial won't be specified to only 1.13. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if this helped at all, because there was a while ago I wanted to make a map kind of like this where there were generators, and I had absolutely no idea how to do it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. See you guys.